teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. And here is Brooks. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And there's the pass to Nembhard. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Brooks. Siakam pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Fires it up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Pass to Smith. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Over Siakam. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First one falls for him.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Now here's VanVleet. Passes it to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here is Brooks. On the wing, Green. No good from outside. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That's tipped. Stolen by VanVleet. And here comes the break. Goes up. And Green slams it in.
Oh, showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
Siakam misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And VanVleet, here we go. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Siakam. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
And now first timeout called here for the Rockets.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Thanks, team. They're amazing. Thanks, everybody.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, VanVleet passes to Şengün. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Halliburton, that's good. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
First free throw is good. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Tate against Mathurin. And yes, it's good.
And using that athleticism well on the glass. Mathurin's unbridled energy is off the charts.
Here's Whitmore. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Walker. Tate with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Mathurin. Tate with the rebound. Rockets trail. Here's Van Vliet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
He gets it in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Adams trying to free himself up. Goes back up. They shoot again. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Here's Walker. Green with the rebound. Rockets shooting just about an even 40% to start. Van Vliet on the wing. Shoots over Walker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred Van Vliet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Green. Well, they don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred Van Vliet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred Van Vliet. Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And Thompson slams it home.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets. Guys,
I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for Houston, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Here's Toppin. It's rebounded by Houston. An even 3-on-3 break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Well, Obi Toppin has a high release point because of the size, so the mid-range, yeah, that's good.
Here's Brooks, and it's sent back by Turner. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Jalen Green's checked in for Houston. On defense, the Pacers, trailing by 10. Holiday, the pass to Brooks. Smith kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. From about 19 feet, and he drops that one in. Green's got 6.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
Shots good by Turner.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Timeout call for Rockets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Holiday. And it's sent back by Turner. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
The ability to play through contact is so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
Here's Green. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Nenoff. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. 6 points for him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Brooks. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots it. A shot by McConnell, no good. Rockets leading by 6. And the wide open shot from Green. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So for the Rockets, Whitmore comes in for Şengün. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Green with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Aaron Holiday. Goes up off the inbound. And Whitmore throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
VanVleet, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred VanVleet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. And he's good on the second.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
Siakam for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Houston leading by 9. And here's Green outside. The offensive rebound. Turner against VanVleet. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Adams, the pass to Green. Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. For Indiana, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. The shot's good. McConnell's got his first points in this one.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Here's Green, and the layup's good off the glass.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Here's Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 6 points for Siakam.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Green. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Siakam. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Pass to Eason. Nembhard grabs the board.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Siakam misses. Now Whitmore. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a fast pace for Houston at the outset. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. At the end of one, they were already up 9. Momentum shifted slightly in the second quarter, causing them to lose some traction, but they still ended the half up by 8. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Indiana.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Jalen Green. He's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. That falls. Nice read that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got the first bucket of the third here for the Pacers. Here's Brooks. Smith on the wing. That one goes in, and the Rockets lead by 8.
A shooter of Smith's skill can be dangerous, but defenses will only get better as the season progresses.
Siakam misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Green. He's got 10. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Yep, that one goes.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
That's a 2 for Mathurin. To the left wing. Fires from deep. A new 14 for Indiana. Basket good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Houston leading by 10. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Halliburton missing. Here's Nembhard. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's VanVleet. It's good. VanVleet's got 11 points.
That's the urgency of Fred VanVleet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Nembhard. It's rebounded by Houston. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Thompson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one drops for him. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Pacers making a change here. Nesmith has checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Jabari Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Brooks. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Thompson slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Whitmore with it, working on Walker. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Out to the right wing. A shot by Tate with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 12. That's a two-pointer from Walker, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Jackson. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Pacers on defense. Here's Thompson, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Going inside, and two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Rockets leading by 9. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
The Rockets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Free throw good. Whitmore. No good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Nesmith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nesmith has got his second basket.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off McConville.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Whitmore, and it's Green in for Thompson. Goes up on the wing. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Toppin.
Well, the versatility Obi Toppin has in the low post, mid-range, three-point line. He's that modern-day 4 and 5 position, guys.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Good on the bucket.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the